Hi guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another apartment renovation. So today I am back renovating one of these eco lifestyle apartments. I forget the address, but as with every apartment, you can see the address on the top left-hand side of the screen. So if you want to place it in your game, that's where it goes. So for this apartment, I wanted to do something that was for a student. My original plan was to do something that was a bit more like cheap looking. I think it ends up looking a bit nicer than I originally planned, but that's okay. Maybe I'll do another student apartment that's more of like a struggling student's apartment, because this one I don't think is. I think I would have been very happy to live in an apartment like this when I was a student or when I've lived in apartments in general, but yeah, it ends up being a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom, just enough for a single student. You could easily have like a couple in here. Of course, it doesn't even have to be a student if you don't want to, but I tried to put decorations around the apartment that made it feel like it belonged to a student. So there's no desk space, and I know the last time I did a student apartment, a lot of you guys were saying like, how could it be for a student if there's no desk? But not everybody is going to have a proper desk, so I did set up a little like study area here on the island counters with a laptop and some notes and just like, you know, a coffee cup. I actually put several coffee cups around because I wanted it to feel like they're staying up late studying, and so they just have coffee cups that they haven't cleaned up yet because they're just constantly drinking coffee. And so I thought that was kind of a nice touch. And you'll notice that I actually pulled out a broom to grab the coffee cups, and that's because recently, I think with one of the latest patches or something, the coffee cups that came with Get Together have been moved to the live edit objects, which I don't know why they would be, but I thought they were deleted, like, you know, just completely deleted from the game because I couldn't find them at all. And I was like, no, I use those coffee cups all the time and they don't spoil, so your Sims don't have to clean them up. You can just leave them as decoration. As long as they're like not snapped to a surface, like if you move objects, then your Sims can't get to them and they won't clean them up. At least that's what I found. But yeah, I couldn't find them at all, and it took me a while to actually figure out where they went, and they've moved to the live edit object. So if you've been looking for them, that's where they've gone. But I didn't want to turn on the live edit objects because it would just make the debug menu way too big, and I didn't want to deal with scrolling through extra steps. So I just pulled out that broom and it made it a bit simpler on myself. But yeah, as you can see, the kitchen is coming together. I have some sticky notes on the refrigerator. I've been doing that pretty much constantly recently. And then next to the refrigerator, I have that bulletin board that came from the university pack, and I really like that because, you know, it has like a schedule, and that one in particular looks like it's for a Sim that likes to travel. So maybe this Sim likes to travel around. And other than that, though, I don't think I really used a lot of stuff from Discovery University. So hopefully, I don't know. I guess I could have used maybe some of the school like banners or stuff, but they could go to either school. So, you know, there's not one that's like particularly Brightchester or one that's like Foxbury or, you know, that kind of stuff. So you guys, you know, it could be totally up to you guys which school you want them to go to. But I felt like there really wasn't enough color in this build. And so I added this couch because it has the fun pillows, and I thought it was so perfect. And I used the matching chair too. They're from the Tiny Living pack, but I thought they were kind of just like a way to add some color, because I felt like everything was so like brown and white and tan. And I was like, okay, this really isn't looking like, I mean, it already wasn't looking like the apartment I originally envisioned, but it was really getting farther away from it because I didn't want everything to look super matchy, and I think I was going down a path that was leading it to look overly matchy. And so, yeah, I think the couches work really nicely. And then here was adding a brick accent wall just to sort of break up the whiteness of the walls, but I really wanted this to feel like an apartment, so I used white for the walls. I used pretty plain counters, just like those base game modern counters. And I don't know, I feel like whenever I do that, it just feels more like an apartment because it looks like it's been freshly painted after the last person moved out, and it just has like cheaper counters that I feel like an apartment building would probably be able to put in all of their apartments. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's kind of the idea I had. But over here you can see I'm decorating the entryway. I decided to go with this shelf from the Eco Lifestyle pack because it has those hooks on it. I really wish there was something hanging from them, or we could hang stuff from them, but you know, that's where I imagined this Sim would hang their coat or their hat or whatever they need to hang up there. And then next to the front door, I do have this side table, and I put some decorations on top of it. I used that little basket. Well, it's not originally that little. I did size it down, but I imagine that was where the sim would place their keys or, you know, some money or something like that, but I was mainly thinking keys. So I thought that was kind of nice. And then over here is going to be the bathroom. The bathroom is like the most standard bathroom. I feel like I create bathrooms that pretty much all look the same. So yeah, it's just another one of those bathrooms. Came together very quickly. But over here is going to be the bedroom. And like I said, it's the only bedroom in the build. I really want to try to fit more bedrooms in this particular apartment because it's so small, and I feel like it just lends itself to be in a one bedroom, and it seems like it lends itself to only putting the bedroom over here. So I really want to try to figure out a way to maybe make this a 2-bedroom, like a tiny family apartment or something. So maybe I'll do that. But either way, I decided to go with this bed from Seasons, I believe. And in here, I do get a dresser. I use those really tiny dressers that came from Tiny Living, and I put 2 of them next to each other, and I put a mirror above it. I like this one because it has all the sticky notes on it, and so I thought this was, I don't know, kind of a nice way to show that they've left themselves some notes, maybe some pep talks for school or something. And yeah, other than that, I think I put a plant in the corner, and I think this is basically it for the build. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I think I just add, oh yeah, I do add a few like books and stuff around, just a little bit of extra clutter. I found a university book to put next to the bed. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this build, and I hope you guys do enjoy the screenshots. So thank you so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!
You make me nervous. I think I might be hooked on you. All of the things you said to me, it seems like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think